This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, any one of these methods we are using for selecting of options from the dropdown. This is the sample code we used in the previous class, how to select the value based upon the index, based upon the value, and based upon the visible text. In how many ways we can select the value from a dropdown? Anyone? By using three ways, we can select the value from a dropdown. One by using select by index, select by value, and select by visible text. And also we'll get all the options from a dropdown by using the get options method. And by using get options method, we'll get all the options and we'll iterate those options by using the method called the for each loop. By using for each loop, we can iterate all the options which is inside the drop down. And also we discuss one more method like how to print the data from all these drop downs. And we need to know how which element is selected from a drop down by using get first selected option method to know which one is selected first. And there is some sample code which I have written in the below. These are the sample codes which we use for the purpose of selecting, for the purpose of deleting, for the purpose of first selected option, print. These are the things. Get text method will get the text, and we are using for those things to handle the first selected options, everything. Okay. And today we are going to select, we are going to work on the few more things on the drop downs, that is on the multi selection. As of now, we have done only single selection drop down. In some applications, there may be multi selections drop downs will be there. Those also we are going to handle. Okay. As of now, we discussed this. I am sharing some browser. Please observe very carefully. See, this is the single selection drop down. We need to select any single one of the items. See, either Bing, either Google, either iPhone, either Yahoo. We need to select. Here also we need to select any one item. See, come here. This is called a multi-selection. See, I selected donut, I selected burger, I selected bonda, I selected pizza. This way of selection is called a multi-selection drop-down. In this drop-down, we are going to select more than one value. In this drop-down, we are going to select any one value. See, food items that you like. I can say that I like mostly bonda, I like mostly pizza. I can say like this. I can like burger, I can like donut. In this way, we can select multiple selection option. How to handle this multiple selection of drop-down, that I am going to do. And also, compared to this single selection, multi-selection contains few more options compared to the single selection. So I am going to write it. Please observe very carefully. Multi drop down. This approach is used to handle multiple drop downs, multi-selection drop down. Okay, and apart from above methods, apart from previous methods, there are few more. For multi drop down selection, I will tell you so that you will get more idea. See, basically in the drop down only there is a select option is there. Make a note it. We know that basically in drop down, normal drop down, we have only select class method, correct? Select class methods to select option. Okay, but in multi drop down there will be multiple drop down selection will be there, like deselect will be there. As of now, in the single drop downs, we have only, but in multi drop down, deselect option also available. See, you can observe here carefully. Here we can change the selection type, but we cannot deselect it. But here, see, deselected, selected, selected, deselected, deselected. In the multi drop down, there is a deselect option is there. So deselect methods also there. By using same, basically we have select. How the syntax for select class? This is the syntax. Syntax for select class. What is the syntax? Basically we use select. Select reference is equal to anything. New selector. Yes or no guys? Can anyone help me? New select over where for specific web element, and then reference dot select by index we need to take, or reference dot select by value we need to take, or reference dot select by visible text. These are the methods will be available for the purpose of selecting the value. Whereas now for multiple selection drop down, there are extra methods. Those methods are deselect by index, deselect by value, deselect by visible text. These are the different types of methods which is available inside the multiple drop down selection. So how I am going to use it? First we need to select it, and I want to deselect it. These are the methods available. And also there is one more option called, basically we have deselect all options. I want to deselect all options also we can perform. This is for single deselection. This is for all deselection. This method is used to deselect all selected options. And this method is used to deselect particular option. This approach is used to deselect a particular option. Okay, particular selected option, not all. Whatever it is selected, but those things we need to deselect it. Okay, I think you got some idea. I am going to use in the real time, so that please observe very carefully. I am using the same URL. See, I am going to find out this location. How to find out this location? Right click, inspect. Then the particular HTML down page will be loaded. I am going to move my down page and going to highlight this. Clicking on that and moving my cursor here. See, this is also select class. What is the name of this select class? ID is second. If I select ID, observe very carefully. See, two matches is there. The first matching is button, and the second matching is these options. So I want to use XPath, because if I use ID locator, for ID it is showing two options. Yes or no? I want unique. So I want to create the XPath. How? To / tag name @ID is equal to second. See, now it is giving 1 result. See, if I click on here, 1 result it is showing. Now I am going to select some options, and the same options I am going to deselect it. See, observe very carefully. We already know most of the lines of code. The only 1 or 2 lines changes, everything will be same. Observe very carefully. I am opening my Eclipse. Very simple. If you know the single selection drop down, you can happily handle multi selection drop down also. Okay. I can create one more class. That is class name is multi select class drop down. I can give multi select class demo 1. See, I am going to write the multiple selection drop down. Can you help me how to initialize driver, web driver, manager, data, which browser, Chrome driver we are using, setup, and then we need to initialize driver. Web driver is equal to new Chrome driver because we are working in the Chrome browser. Next, we need to maximize our screen. How to maximize? Driver dot manage dot window dot maximize. I want to open the URL. How driver dot get? Please respond, guys. No one is speaking in this session. I don't know why. This is the URL. It is going to open. Next, my thing is to find the location of this XPath. See, this is the XPath I written for food item selection. So I need to select it. So I need to write driver dot find element by data XPath. I am storing it, and this will be taken as a reference. What is the find element return type? Web element. So I want to store this as a web element control space element and then I can say that food options. Then I need to pass this over a select class. How do I select class instance? Select I can say that food item is equal to new select class for specific web element. Now I want to select multiple options. Food items dot select by index. What are the 0th position? I want to select. Then I want to select based upon the visible text. I want to select visible text Bonda. And then I want to select based upon the value. We know that where is value is available. Value is available inside the HTML DOM page. This is the value. I want to select the burger. See it's small letters BURGER. Just I am copying to don't do the mistakes. This is the options I am going to select. Now I am giving every time some seconds of time to handle the execution speed. Basically, this is not at all recommended. Just for observing the execution order, we are giving this thread dot sleep. Just to handle the execution order, we are using this thread dot sleep. Everywhere, wherever it is required. See, as of now, what I have done, I have selected 0th position. Whatever Bonda is there, burger is there, that I have selected with this lines of code. Initialize the driver, create the empty, open the empty browser, and then maximize the screen, open the specific URL, and finding the path of that second. Okay, and then we are going to select over select class and select by using these options. See, I am running the code. Please observe very carefully what will happen. Pizza selected, Bonda selected, burger selected. And I forgot to close this browser. Meanwhile, I can do this also so that you can know more idea. How to close the browser? Anyone? Driver dot close.
Close.
To close the specific browser. Okay, and now once again I am running the same code. Observe very carefully how the execution flow will be there. See, it is selecting 3 items. Now my requirement is changed. Suddenly my manager said, "Hey, Mohan, can you deselect the Bonda? I'm not interested Bonda. Food item that deselect by visible text." Or we can do anything. Bonda, what is the Bonda's position? 0, 1, 2, 3. I can give taking the deselect by index. What is the position? 0, 1, 2, 3. It's going to deselect after 20 seconds, after 2 seconds. And after 2 seconds, again my manager said, I want to deselect all the options. I don't require all the options. Food item dot deselect all means it is going to deselect all the items. Deselect method is used to deselect all the items which is selected in the multi drop down. Deselect by specific index, value, visible text. A specific selected item will get deselected. See, observe very carefully how the flow will be there. It's going to select all, deselect particular one, and deselect all, and close the browser. See, pizza, bonda, burger, bonda, all, close the browser. Say I give some time so that you can observe what will happen after deselect. Very simple, guys. Very simple. You can easily understand. You can easily remember. No need of rocket science. Very simple. The only thing is, you know the syntax. Bonda, bonda, removing all, closing the browser. That's it. Very simple. Copy this line of code. Please practice it, guys. If you do more practice, you will become more excel. If you don't practice, definitely you can face some issues. Please practice it. Very simple. As of now, what we have did deselect, deselect, deselect for specific element, deselect for all the elements, and also we'll get the what are the elements that we selected. That also we can able to get it. See, get selected option. Something. See, I can show you. See here itself. I can create one more thing. Get all selected options. This will give the whatever the option selected, those we are going to print. See, I can create one more class so that you will get more idea. Multi select class demo 2. I am going to take some other URL. I am not happy with this application. I am going to take some other application by Google. Multi drop down. You can also do the same thing. Then only you can become Excel. Search in Google for different pages to practice. Use any particular link and practice it. That's it. Everyone will do the same thing. You can also do the same thing. Even if you go for the institute also, they can do the same thing. You can find some URL here. Here there is the URL. He is going to provide some URL. Maximize set property timeout. Yeah. He is using this URL for multi-selection drop. We don't require all that code. We require only multi-selection drop-down. See, this is the multi-selection drop-down. See, I want to select 3 items and I need to know what are selected items to print it. So first I need to inspect this location. and find this name, select class SPT, text field, Control F, giving 8 matches. So we need to copy it. Simple XPath, 2 forward slash select at the rate of class is equal to value 1 of 2. 1 second, guys. Multi, yeah, we can name this multi name multi select. This is also good. Two forward slash going code. 2 forward slash tag name at the rate of name is equal to value. See, 1 of 1 result. I am using the attribute name and value. Please follow my syntax of the XPath, which I created basic XPath. That is the thing here we are doing. Now I am going to write the code. Observe very carefully. Main method, main, control space, all will open. Then I need to set up the driver. WebDriver manager dot Chrome driver dot setup. Then I want to initialize the driver. WebDriver driver is equal to new Chrome driver. Then I want to maximize my screen. Driver dot manage dot window dot maximize, and then I want to open specific URL. Driver dot get. This application I want to open. Then I want to inspect which element this multi-selection dropdown with this XPath. I want to write the code as a web element, and I need to use this web element in select class to use select class methods for specific location. Simple driver dot find element by dot XPath. I need to store it as a reference in a form of web element. I am taking this as a some testing because those are testing concepts. Web element testing types. I want to use testing types in select class. Select testing is equal to new select over testing types, and then I want to select some options. Testing data select by index 1, whatever in the index. Testing data select by value. I need to select by value Selenium. As of now I selected 2. I want to get the all the selected options. How we are going to get the option all selected options? By using get selected options. Testing data get selected all selected options. Whatever the selected, see in single drop down we'll get selected option, means only one selected that will get. See all selected option return type is list. If you are interacting more than one web element, then it is list. See here also we are getting all the options by using list of web elements. Where see not here in demo 3. See we are getting all the options. If the options means if it is plural, we need to store like this. If it is singular, we need to store like this. That's it, guys. Very simple. If it is plural, we need to store it as a list of web element. What is this name? Testing courses. Yes or no, guys? I want to print same for each loop. Yesterday what we did, same we are going to do. See in the right hand side, we need to pass this. On the left hand side, we need to take this web element. On the left hand side, and we need to take some reference courses. Very simple, guys. Very simple. Practice, practice, practice. I want to print simple SYSO courses that get text. That's it. It's happily printing selected options. I'm giving some time to see the execution flow. Thread dot sleep of 2 seconds. I want to wait every time. We need to add through declaration. We need to accept here, 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 here. And after completion of this, I want to close my browser after 2 seconds. How to close browser? Driver dot close method will use it to close opened browser. See how the execution will order. This will select these options and selected options is going to print in the console. I can print here some heading. Selected options are see, I am going to run the code. Observe very carefully. Very simple, guys. Just selecting and printing. Manual testing, Selenium, closing the browser, printing and closing the. See, selected is manual testing and Selenium. Yes or no, guys? Selected options are manual testing and Selenium. Those are printed happily. See, once again, I am going to run the code. I need to give some time, 5 seconds. Observe very carefully. Don't use this URL. This URL is not good. See, manual and Selenium is selected. That's get printed and closing the browser. See, after 5 seconds, it will close. Observe very carefully. See, it's closed. Same for each loop by using get all selected options. In the previous single selection dropdown, there is a get options is there. Not selected options, get select options. Here, deselect method is there. Deselect specific value is there. And get the selected options will be there. Get all selected options will be there. There only get the first selected option. Because in the single dropdown, we are going to select only single dropdowns. So we are using the method called get first selected option. Here we are selecting more than one value, so that we are using get all selected options. That's it, guys, about the multi-selection dropdown. And now we are going to discuss one other thing is that is alerts. Observe very carefully. I am going to type alerts. Every concept I am taking in different pages. If I go in a single page, definitely you will get bored. I can use different URLs for the purpose of the alerts, so that you will get more idea. Using this URL. See, if we click on this alert, alert will be open. If we click on this alert, okay, we need to accept this. Okay, we need to okay or cancel. See, this is the alert which have accept. This is called accept. This is called dismiss. Okay, this alert only contains accept. Okay, this alert will disappear after 5 seconds. Will appear after 5 seconds. We need to handle this type of alerts also in the forthcoming class. See, some prompt will give. Hey, please enter your name. Yeah, my name is Mohan. And click OK. These are the different types of alerts. Normal alert, say accept and dismiss alert, and prompt alert. Okay, confirmation alert. Confirm means either yes or no. Just see the alert. Okay. Confirmation either yes or no. Or prompt appears. After entering the text, we need to do, or without entering text, we can do it. Confirm normal alerts, confirmation alert, prompt alerts. Correct? What is alert? I can say that an alert is an event which disturbs normal execution. There are 3 types of alerts in Selenium. The first one is normal alert. I can say that second one is confirmation alert. Either yes or no. You want to confirm or you need to dismiss. And I can say the third one alert. I can say that prompt alert. It is using some prompt, means enter the text so that I can say accept or dismiss. Optional. Prompt alert. These are the 3 types of alerts we have in Selenium. Normal alert, confirmation alert, prompt alert. But 1000% they won't ask in the interview. Okay, 100% they won't ask types of alerts. Just for your reference. మీకు తెలియాలి కాబట్టి ఐఎమ్ సేయింగ్ ఫర్ యువర్ రెఫరెన్స్ ఐఎమ్ సేయింగ్. Okay, what is alert? Alert which disturb the normal. See, I can tell you some real time examples. Say I can go with any HDFC bank. Personal loan login, personal banking, something. Wait. This is called some other, not alert. I can show you what is alert. Continue with the net banking. See, if I click on continue, see, customer cannot be left blank. This is called alert. This is called simple alert. If yes or no, then it is called confirmation alert. Okay, prompt alert. Entering the text, accepting is called prompt alert. See, I can write a code for this. First, I will give the syntax for the alert. Make a check for the alert syntax. For everyone, syntax will be there. If you know the syntax, you can able to do alert syntax. First, we need to switch to alert. Alert dot switch to not driver dot switch to dot where we need to set alert. We need to store this into the alert reference. Alert reference. We need to store into alert reference. And then with that reference, we need to do perform some operation. Ref dot accept for simple alert. I want to some confirmation alert. I want to dismiss. Or ref dot I want to enter some send key, some text. By you know that how to enter the text in Selenium? By using send keys. You know that in the interview they will ask you. how to enter text in Selenium. Anyone? How to enter the text? By using
Send keys.
Yes. Send keys method, we are going to enter text. Okay, by using send keys method, we are going to enter the text inside the text box. Wherever the alert also, we can enter the text. Which type of alerts? It's a prompt type alerts. PROMPT. Prompt alerts. Normal alerts means you can say that this is just, you need to accept it. Hey boss, cannot be empty, please enter. Some accept yes or no, this alert. You know that I previously show you. This is the example for the confirmation alert. You need to either okay or dismiss. See, if I select okay, you selected okay. If I select cancel, you selected cancel. This is called the confirmation prompt alert. We need to enter the text, either accept or dismiss. This is called which type of alert? Prompt alert, prompt box alert. Now I am going to write some sample code. Very simple, very small topic, very important topic. Observe very carefully. Next 5 minutes, very important. I am going to explain you alerts. I am going to create one more package, and my package name is alerts concept. Alerts concept. In this alerts concept, I am going to create one class. New class. I can say that alert demo 1. Same code, or I can use this application, or we can, if you are not satisfied with this application, we can use some other applications also. We can go with this application. First time we are using HDFC Bank. First we need to write main method. Inside the main method only we need to write the logic, or inside the method only we need to write the logic. WebDriver manager Chrome driver dot setup. We need to install the driver, WebDriver driver. We can use your name also here. Reference means your name also. Chrome driver. Just we need to maximize our screen. Driver dot manage dot window dot maximize. I want to open specific URL. Get method to get this URL. And without, I need to click on continue button before alert present. How inspect this? See, it contains some other thing. You don't know as of now, just I am writing. Okay. You don't know this type of XPath. I am writing as of now. In the next forthcoming classes, definitely I can tell you. Okay. Input field data. Yeah. You don't know these guys, don't worry. Just I am writing for my this particular alert. Just learn only alert. You don't know this what I am writing because for the purpose of identification of object, I am using this. Okay. You don't know this type of XPath, but in the forthcoming classes, definitely you will going to learn all these things. Okay. No need to worry. Okay, I wrote for this button. You don't know this, but don't worry, guys. Just as of now, listen. I can use some other. This page also I am going to work on alerts. Don't worry. As of now, we are using this page. See how many results? One result. By using which approach? This is the one type of XPath. By using this type of XPath, see tag name, child tag, and dot method we are using. But I can tell you, as of now, you don't know this. I am going to write, see, driver dot find element by dot XPath. What we need to do on this button? On this button, I need to click on continue. So I am going to perform click. After clicking, this alert will be open. I need to switch to this alert. Driver dot switch to alert. I need to store this alert. I already said now, return type of alert is alert. See alert. Alert, I can say that anything, same reference. You need to select from here interface. See alert dot accept. See how it is going to work. It is going to switch the alert and it is going to accept. In the alerts, we don't use thread dot sleep. If you use thread dot sleep, sometimes it is fail. Some see I can run normally. What will happen? The alerts will open and then that alert will be going to accept it. See. One second, is something missing. No such element exception. One second, don't worry. I can try with this XPath. I am giving some time. After 2 seconds, it will try for this XPath and try to click on that button, continue button. Then only it will give the alert. Observe very carefully. Once again, it is failed. Why? Why? 1 second, guys. Don't worry, I can tell you. If you try here, it is giving highlighting.
Sir, it should be text equals to continue, no?
See, it is highlighting. Whatever I required, the particular button is going to highlight, but in the runtime, it is not going to find out the option. No need, we can ignore this page. Tomorrow I can tell you, you can use this demo QA page. We'll see. Tomorrow I can look into this and I'll tell you. As of now, take this URL and I'm going to click on this alert, inspect. What is the name of this button? Alert button. I'm going to take this ID. Tomorrow I'll definitely tell you on the same page why it is not going to give. Dot click. See, now it is going to accept. Clicking on the button, see, very soon it is done. Observe very carefully. It's get done in very few seconds. If you observe very carefully, you can able to find. If I use thread dot sleep here, definitely it will fail. Our cursor will move to some other location. So don't use thread dot sleep inside the alerts. Most of the cases it will fail. Okay, see, it's going to click on the alert and then switching to the alert. See, clicking, opening, accepted, done. See, I'm going to close also after some time. But here you can use any number of time. But whereas in the with this, when we are going to switching to alert, we don't use this thread dot sleep. Okay, because inside the alert, if you use thread dot sleep, it will fail the execution most of the cases. Accept the alert and close the browser. See what happened? This will open the normal alert and switch it to alert and then going to perform click operation. Click operation, click on alert and closing the browser. See if I use for different types of alerts also. Now I am going to use some other alert. See the same page. I am going to copy. Send keys I am using for entering the text. You know that. See in the demo 2, I am going to find the alert for this button. Observe very carefully. I want to get the prompt alert. Inspect. What is the name of this alert? Prompt alert ID. So I want to click on this alert and I'm going to enter text here and I want to click on OK. See what is that alert name? Prompt alert. I am switching to particular alert and then I want to enter the text. Alert dot send keys. I am going to enter text Mohan Reddy. I can take some other thing like this. MR Training Institute. See, it is going to enter over the alert and then I am going to accept that alert. Send keys, accept, or we can dismiss also. Basically, I can use thread dot sleep to show the execution, but in the alerts, if you use the thread dot sleep, it will fail in most of the cases. So it is going to click on the prompt alert and it's going to enter the text. Wait, the page is still loading. Why? What happened today, guys? 1 second. It's failed. Element click interrupt exception. Basically, this is the exception we are getting. To handle this exception, we use JavaScript executor. If I use now, you will definitely confuse guys. But I can use, as of now, this JavaScript executor. If it fail again, definitely I am going to use JavaScript executor. Actually, if Selenium trying to click on this, this advertisement is there here, Marks and Spencer's. This is overlapping. That is the reason it is not able to click. It is failing the code. See, element click interactable exception. Element click cannot able to click here. To overcome this problem, we need to use JavaScript executor. But if I use JavaScript executor, you try to understand, but in the forthcoming classes, you'll definitely explain. JavaScript executor on driver. We need to store as a JavaScript executor. JS. I can say that JS dot JavaScript executor executor. I can tell you guys, don't worry. Basically, this is the one type of exception that in Selenium getting. To overcome this problem, we are using perform click operation to use this approach. Argument 0 dot click method over specific web element. On this web element, it is going to click. See, if I run this code, happily it will work, but don't use this URL for the purpose of this send keys approach. I can tell you some other URLs for our practice. Don't worry. Don't use this URL because it contains some JavaScript executor error. You are not able to handle because you don't know. You people are new. Click, 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 click. Why? Arguments, not argument. Arguments. Yeah, it's going to work. Yeah, see, alert came, successfully executed. Observe very carefully. Here I am trying to give thread.sleep. Basically, it won't accept. If it accept, no problem. It's very happy to us. But accept won't work. But entering text will work because in the alert we don't use the thread.sleep most of the cases. See, it is accepting very speed. It is working in the thread alerts. This thread.sleep won't work. In the debug mode, I can run you sleep. This is also new concept. I can explain you. Don't worry, guys. Daily it is a new to you, but don't worry. Sometimes Selenium unable to perform click operation on specific button. To overcome this problem, we are using JavaScript executor. These are comes under the exceptions. I will tell you. See, F6 means it is going to execute line by line. This I am going to execute. Next, F6 by but it will accept. See, now it is going to accept. See, it's closed the alert. Next, after 2 seconds completed, if I execute this F6, it will close the browser. See, it's going to close the browser. It's done. Close the existing browser. Why it is not able to enter the text? Don't worry, guys. This topic I can repeat tomorrow also. Okay, we'll see it tomorrow. This send keys, it is not going to work. Why it is not working? 1 second. I can take some other URL. One second, I can use this application. What will happen? See, if we are not able to perform click operation by using click method, we are using JavaScript executor. I can use some other class with a different URL. Alert demo 3. I'm going to copy the entire code. Just I am changing the URL. I want to click on this button. What is this button name? Inspect. It gives some ID that is called a prompt box. So I'm using prompt box. Here only I'm not using JavaScript executor because in this line, in this I lost my power. Okay, sorry guys. See, on this prompt button, I am going to click operation. Button dot click. Then alert will be open. I am switching to the alert. Then I am going to enter the text. See, if I run this code, what will happen? See, it is entered some text. We'll see. We'll run in debug mode. Debug mode means we are executing the line by line. By using F6 command, I can tell you, don't worry. If I click here, this alert will move to alert location. Alert. Now in this alert, I want to enter the send keys. If I 6 F6, it is going to enter the text. Why? Basically, send keys is not working in alert. Please ignore it, guys. But it is going to accept. See, it is going to OK. See, it is going to select it. Now F6, 2 seconds will wait. If I run this, it will close the browser. See, close the browser. Maybe send keys is duplicated. I will let you know, guys. Meanwhile, copy this code and we can practice it. Why this send keys is not working, I will let you know. Don't worry. Is it duplicated? It is available. I will let you know. Okay. Take this example. Alert that accept, alert that dismiss. Take these examples. Okay. I can provide you some better site for our practice. And regarding why that the XPath is not working in the HDFC bank, I will look into this and I will let you know. And that too, I will update you regarding the send keys also. Why send keys is not working over the alerts? Is it duplicated? Any changes? Basically, I use two applications. In this application also, it is not working. In this application also, it is not working. As well as in this application also, it is not working. Maybe any code changes or maybe any duplication, I will update you the data. Okay, tomorrow class. Don't worry, guys. As of now, we discuss about the normal alerts. That is by clicking on this alert. Okay, this alert you can use accept or dismiss. You can practice it, or I can tell you in the next session. This prompt alert, don't worry, is it duplicated or it is supported by the Selenium or not, I can tell you. That's all for today's session. Tomorrow we can connect, guys. As usual, tomorrow 6:30 we'll connect and I will let you know all the things. Okay. Whatever we missed in the today's session, this thing we are going to cover, as well as we are going to work on the keyboard and mouse actions as well as. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thanks for your support. Have a nice day. Take care. Tomorrow we'll meet. Bye bye.